definitely another flat tire in there. Hey guys, JP from Bike Mart today. Changing a flat can be a bit easier at home, but it's a little more challenging when you're out on the side of the road. So we're here today to show you guys how to do it. The first step is going to be to find a nice spot to change your flat. A good place to put your bike on the side of the road where you're not in the way of other cyclists or anyone else that might be passing on the road. Second step is going to be to take the saddlebag off the bike, set it aside, and make it easier for you to access all the tools you need to change your flat tire. Now the next step is going to be to take the wheel off the bike. If it's the front wheel, it's a little simpler. If it's the rear wheel, it can be a little more challenging. We'll show you how to do it. First step will be moving the gears all the way down to the highest gear, so the chain's at the bottom of the cassette. Just like that. Now once you do that, you're going to open up the quick release back here, nice and open, and you'll pull the derailleur out of the way like this, lift up on the frame, and pull the bike off the wheel. Now you'll set that wheel aside, and you'll set the bike aside, again, somewhere out of the way of everyone. Now the next step is going to be getting your saddlebag, taking all the contents out of that. Once you've done that, you can prep the tire, take it off the rim. What you'll need to do is push on the side of the tire, like that. Push the tire off the channel and into the center of the rim. Free it up, make it a little easier to move around. The next step will be to take the tire off the rim. Just take a tire lever, slide it underneath the bead of the tire and pull it over the rim. Once you've done that, you're going to start sliding the tire lever back and pulling the rest of the tire over the side of the rim. Once you've done that, you're ready to take the tube out of the tire. Now once again, keep in mind to keep an eye out for glass or thorns, anything that might have gotten inside the tire. You don't want to cut your hand or anything. But now is a good time to inspect the tire. You can take your hand, run your hand through the inside of the tire, see if there's any debris. Like I said, be careful for glass or a thorn as it might cut your hand. But you want to make sure you don't have any debris inside the tire. But if you see a big cut, anything like that, you will need to repair the tire. Keep that in mind. It's always a good idea to carry a tire boot or a dollar bill to keep the tire intact while you get yourself home. The next step is going to be reinstalling a tube into your tire. Find your valve hole, pull your tube out, and insert the valve into the valve hole. So pro tip, line up the label of the tire with the valve stem. Makes it easier to locate your valve stem when you're ready to inflate your tire or locate another flat. Just makes your bike look a little better. Now once you've done that, you're ready to tuck the tube into your tire. Want to make sure you don't wrinkle the tube up or you get it twisted. Nice and tucked in there. Now once you've done that, you're ready to start getting the tire back onto the rim. You're going to start on the valve stem side and work towards the other side of the wheel. You're just going to kind of maneuver your thumbs to get the tube inside the channel of the rim. Then follow it up by pushing the bead of the tire back with your palms. Right at the end is where it's going to get a little tighter. And now the final step, putting air in your tire. So we're going to use a CO2 inflator for this, but you can also use a frame pump if you have one of those. Best way to do it with a CO2 inflator is partially thread the CO2 onto the CO2 injector, not all the way. Then you're going to snap the injector onto the valve stem. Once you've done that, you're ready to go for the CO2. Now what you'll do is tighten the CO2 cylinder on all the way, then back it off a little bit, and that'll open it and shoot the air into the tire. Now just a little bit back, and there we go. Now it's set up. Pull the CO2 off, close the valve, you're ready to ride. So put your tire and wheel aside, go grab your bike, slide the wheel underneath the bike, drop the chain onto the cassette, and you're ready to ride away. Once again, I'm JP. Thanks for watching our video today. If you're still a little uncertain about changing flat tires, or you need to pick up a few more essentials for your flat kit, stop by one of our stores. We'd be happy to teach you or help you pick out the right items for your flat kit. See you out there. Have a great ride.